This is one of the most complete and original Grand Prix Bugattis left in existence. .4791 was taken off the production line in early May 1926 by Ettore himself to form part of a three-car team to take on the Grand Prix d'Alsace on the 30th of May 1926. The team consisted of three cars, this car in two-seat Grand Prix format and two Type 36 single-seaters. With the engines in 1100cc format, all three cars were fitted with the Italian-designed Moglia supercharger. André Dubonnet then drove this car to outright victory, leading home a Bugatti 123, giving .4791 a significant place in history as the very first Bugatti ever to win a Grand Prix fitted with a supercharger. After the race, the car was returned to the production line and put into 2-litre format, as you see it here, and on the 7th of July it was issued factory trade plates and was driven by Monsieur Hodel to the Paris showroom. The car was registered 5513 RB5 in 1929 in Paris when in the ownership of the Gérard family. The fabulous photos you see before you here were given to us by a descendant of the Gérard family showing the car at their country estate. .4791's next known racing outing was at Spa in 1934 in a 10-hour sports car race, of which it won its class. The car was then purchased by His Royal Highness Prince Bertil of Sweden, who drove the car back to Sweden in 1934 and remains as the first owner on the Swedish logbook from that point onwards. The car as it sits today is absolutely identical to the photographs we have of it in the Gérard family's ownership, right down to identifying small holes in the bodywork that can be seen on the photos in the late 20s, early 30s. Every major part of the bodywork on this car, from the original stone guard at the front to the rear, is original, as is the front axle, engine, gearbox, back axle, hence why, in my opinion, this is one of the most complete and original early Grand Prix cars left in existence. With a continuous and well-documented ownership in Sweden, .4791 was then raced in the 1947 Winter Grand Prix on the ice by its then owner Gustav Nobelius. Owner of a racing workshop in Stockholm, Sweden, he then uprated the car to Type 35C specification not long after that race. .4791 eventually ended up in the ownership of Swedish Bugatti enthusiast Per Larsen in 1966. Remarkably, he kept the car all the way through until 2013. Recently, it has been an absolute honour and a pleasure to oversee the sympathetic restoration of this significant car back to how it left the factory in 1926. The restoration is an absolute credit to everybody involved. The original engine was completely stripped, documented, and then rebuilt by Gentry Restorations. An original set of early Solex carburetors was sourced and the car has been brought back to its original 2-litre Grand Prix specification. An indication to the level that has been gone to get this car correct is another car was purchased just so we could get the missing parts of this car. The bodywork was then entrusted to Walter Heel and his team, who stripped it right back to the bare metal, documenting all of the scars that you've seen throughout its life. It was then beautifully repainted in cellulose paint as it would have been in period, as you see the car before you here. As we look at the car as it sits today, Per Larsen deserves a lot of credit for keeping this car so original over all of that time. Having grown up with Bugattis all of my life, to me, this is the ultimate iteration of the Type 35. The 2-litre, unblown, skinny radiator, beaded edge wheel Type 35. This is the 35 at its most purest and how Ettore designed it in the first place.
it.